What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today I'm going to react to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Episode 3, Hitting the Big Time. Last episode, Spider-Man defeated two criminals who had some tech. Looked like it was from Doc Ock. I don't know. With a little bit of help from Norman Osborn. So it looks like they are a team now. And on the other end, Lonnie had to get his little brother back from, I believe it's the 110th Street gang, and kind of traded himself, well, literally traded himself for his brother. So is this the beginning of his turn? I don't know. I sure hope not, because I love him and Peter's dynamic right now. But before I get into this episode, if you want to see this full uncut reaction and all my uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone. I have a free tier. It's a fun time and it'll help me. All right. Hitting the big time in 3, 2, 1, go. Off the official outside of the building.
Right. So, Energy Research Division. A perpetual magnetic field.
Peter's so smart yet so shy.
Out of my misery or stop talking. Can't properly present your ideas.
Well,
You know what your problem
Public speaking is
You got a
hard.
lazy tongue. How much power could that rinky-dink design of yours possibly put
Probably
out?
a lot.
Oh, it might win you a ribbon at the science fair, but it certainly won't win you my approval. But please.
Is Peter gonna get his mic drop moment?
I will drive you like sled dogs through a
Oh
night
my
of
God.
holy terror, because that is how you win the Iditarod, people.
Raise your hand if you find it bizarre. Mr. Osborn always wants to meet with Peter.
Jealous much?
How unnecessary all my work is. Amadeus, why don't you present next?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, sorry, dude. I had no idea you were there. Hey, if this is the place you're supposed to be, and you're not out of place.
So crazy how they write all the villains so nice. Oh, that's T'Chaka in the background.
Hope I see you around, Peter.
It like makes it hard to know or
Hey,
feel
Mr.
like
Osborn,
that they're going to be bad guys soon.
Do not disturb mode.
Oh, it's kind of like what Tony has in Avengers Campus, or the Avenger Compound.
what are you watching?
I'm surprised you haven't been following this.
With over 100 countries in agreement,
Sokovia Accords.
ratification of the Sokovia Accords
That's cool.
and Captain Rogers and Barnes remain on the run.
This is cool. I like
I
this.
heard things are crazy, but they're the Avengers. I can't wait to see their designs. I've actually had a few ideas of my own. that
Oh,
I've been
that's
doodling
cool.
out.
It's the
We're
classic
already
suit.
past the design phase, Peter.
Didn't even let him design his
I
own
rushed this
suit.
operation into overnight manufacturing. It reflects true strength and true heroism, both of which I know are in you.
Peter should
Plus-
really design his own. I mean, I know in the MCU he didn't like stitch his own suit, but he kind of designed it.
Wow, you guys must really be jonesing for some Werther's originals.
Robbing from a granny. Oh my god.
Good. Now I think
Oh, no capes. Exactly, they said it best in The Incredibles. No
those things supposed
capes.
to help get me down.
Oh, Lonnie, still our sweet, sweet Lonnie.
I picked it up from my mom's garden, and if she found out, she'd kill me. So, I must like you a lot, Pearl.
He's sweet.
My brother Dre got into a situation, but he's safe now, so it's all good.
All good?
Kind of a half-truth.
Still got some errands left to run, you know?
Okay. I'll see
Hopefully
you later, then.
now that's not code for
Just remember,
gang stuff.
you can always talk to me if you need to, okay?
Get here now. You on the clock.
Oh, man.
Hey, hey. All right, now I get it. This is actually pretty cool.
Oh, just like a bug. Splat.
Ah!
Just give him his Spider-Man suit.
I'm making a group order at a place up in Highbridge called La Frescas.
The burritos are out of this world.
Those are good burritos. No!
Honey, wait up.
Oh no.
Here's your balloon.
Yeah, that's a terrible suit. That's a terrible suit.
Oh, no, hey, no, I'm not scary.
Oh, the scorpions.
Picking up for, Big Donovan?
Oh my god. Did he send them into a trap? Sent them into the scorpion pit. That's messed up.
Tell Big Don we'll be seeing him soon.
Go! Run, 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 run!
Is there a long line or something, superstar?
I almost got jumped out there. And you knew it would happen, didn't you? Who was that woman?
And if you thought Camilla was unfriendly, the guy running the whole operation is an even bigger psycho.
Who's that?
Boy,
Is it the scorpion?
That Gargan make
Yep.
me look like the Dalai
It is
damn
the
llama.
scorpion.
He's ruthless. Now his go-to gal has seen your face.
So he's just gonna
because of you.
find one dude.
Regardless of the reasons. No one will be able to help you.
Ah, that's messed
With
up.
us, at least you got protection.
Oh, Lonnie, what did you do?
I want you to be equipped for whatever's out there. I don't know exactly. I mean, nobody does. This city has grown accustomed to
I think he
loss,
knows more than he's letting on.
We need more heroes than ever.
On the
Stronger,
ground, boots
better
on the
heroes.
ground.
Heroes that aren't one bad day away from a gamma-fueled rampage. You're Spider-Man.
All right.
And this.
He came to his senses.
This.
Always love watching Spidey practicing his new suits. The white and blue. Its clothes just needs to be a little bit more red in it. But that's Spider-Man.
No one's committing crime right now.
It's New York City. Someone's always up to something.
Yep. Somewhere, someone is committing a crime. Oh, that's the guy from Far From Home, right? Who was in the bus? Didn't even fire a shot. All right, Spider-Man, you're up. Too fast for you, Spider-Man? No, yeah, you gotta... That's what Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man does. I said that last episode.
Get to the side of the road.
Damn, what did she do?
Huh. I guess she was wild card.
And no one saw her jump out of the back.
I'm fireproof? I'm not.
I know. Come on, Spider-Man. Ooh. That's Spider-Man.
You're safe now. Okay, I'll admit I wasn't sold at first, but it was so awesome.
Someone else is in there.
Osborn.
Oh.
Holy crap, you're Spider-Man.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Pete. Mira Masaryk. Is that somebody I should know? She is jacked. All right, it is Otto. Damn, that's like classic design.
Masaryk, how can I help you this evening?
So, in this world, is Otto the first of them He definitely seems to be a villain already. Norman does not. So it does look like, as of right now, of all the big villains, Otto, Doc Ock, is the only one, I think, who is bad at the moment. We did hear Matt Gargan runs a gang, but it doesn't sound like he's the Scorpion yet, like the comics. I don't know if they're going to do that in this, where he has that Scorpion suit. But he hasn't, he's not the Scorpion yet. And Norman's not the Green Goblin yet. Lonnie's not Tombstone yet. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think that's almost kind of like how it is. I don't know about the comics because I didn't read them, but in the video game, Otto was first. Even in Spider-Man 2, Norman is not the Green Goblin yet, from what I remember. So I guess that tracks. But the ending of this was perfect because I said it last episode. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Peter, is best when he's saving his neighborhood. So what I said last week is like, oh, if there are villains, they should probably purposely put people in danger so they could get away because Peter always saves civilians first. And now we actually saw it. And this was perfect. Like, yeah, he really wanted to stop that crime. Like, everyone wants to do that. But that's what, in this universe, the police are for. The police will handle that kind of thing. Like, if he's available and he could help, fine. But if he went to try to bust the bad guys in the van, at least 5 people would have died in that fire. And that's what makes me so happy about this, because as much as I love MCU Peter, unfortunately, he was brought into a universe, the MCU, where they had no choice but to throw him into Civil War and throw him into Avengers. Marvel had no choice. Like, he had to do those things. You really couldn't do this with him when that was going on. Like, it just totally made sense for Tony to recruit him for Civil War, even though that wasn't great on Tony's part. But you understand why it happened in like the movies and in the outside world. This, you don't have to worry about the movies. It's a separate universe, it looks like, where similar things are going on. Only in this universe, we have a Doc Ock and we have a Norman Osborn. We don't have that in the MCU yet. But you see, there's the Sokovia Accords, which we have in the MCU as well. So it's very, very similar. And I know this is a show, so that event at the airport isn't called Civil War here. But maybe in a season 2 or something, this show can do a Civil War with all of the superheroes and villains like they did in the comic books, and do like a bigger Civil War. Who knows? But there's a lot of things that they can do. It's funny that 3 episodes in, Harry knows that Peter's Spider-Man, so that's 2 people, but at least it's a father and a son. And I don't know, do I expect many more people to know his identity in this show? Probably not. Maybe, I doubt Lonnie and Aunt May, will she find out? I think yes. I think Aunt May always finds out that he's Spider-Man at some point, or she knows, but doesn't tell him that she knows. Yeah, Lonnie, I feel so bad. Like, he did the right thing. Like, your little brother, you're his protector. What else are you going to do? You're going to trade your service for his. His little brother is safe, but now Lonnie has to do all of this. So that definitely answers the question. And the question is, when is he going to be Tombstone? And how will he become Tombstone? Will this gang kind of get inside of his head where he becomes like a bad person, where he eventually starts to like being in the gang, and then he becomes Tombstone? Or is something going to happen where he becomes Tombstone and kind of gets vengeance on this gang, and then from that point on, he's just a villain? But it's going to be such a crazy dynamic whenever it happens, when he first comes in contact with Spider-Man, or if he even finds out that he's Peter. Because imagine like this Lonnie as Tombstone, peak badness, running into Peter, like, oh my God. They're not best friends yet, but they're really good friends. They're both smart, athletic. Like, it's going to break my heart. Like, all of these villains besides Otto that we know of, they're writing them so sympathetically because we're so, I guess, beyond or before when they become bad guys, that it's going to be so hard to watch them turn bad because we love them already. even though we know what's going to happen. But like, damn, when Lonnie turns and when Norman turns, I think it's going to be heartbreaking. But I still get the feeling that Norman is still manipulating Peter. I feel like he knows about Doc Ock because I believe in the comics and in every iteration of this, Otto used to work for him and got fired. So maybe that's what happened again here, but they definitely have to know each other. And I'm sure that he knows that he is Doc Ock and he's behind all this because he did see the logo and he's a smart man. He's a genius. I think he could put two and two together. We haven't seen the Vulture yet, I don't think, or the guy who eventually becomes the Vulture. So I don't know. It seems like they are kind of leading up to a Sinister Six in this because all of the villains so far are like those old-timey ones. None of like the newer ones. Like Matt Gargan, Scorpion, Doc Ock, Osborn, his son, right? So I'm sure they're going to show the Vulture at some point in this. But who is the main... I don't know who the main villain of this season is, to be honest. Because as of now, they're just like stories. This is what Peter's doing with his life. This is what Lonnie's doing with his life. There are bad people. It is him becoming Spider-Man and learning how to become a better Spider-Man, getting this suit, eventually probably getting his red and blue suit. But with the title, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, is there not going to be like a big bad like in the MCU for him to stop? Is it just going to be neighborhood crimes and then maybe he'll have to go after Otto at some point, you know? But I don't think it's going to be like a Green Goblin in this season. So, and I'm fine with that. If this is just neighborhood Spider-Man and it's just street level crime and then like a minor big event at the end that kind of leads into a big event in season 2, I think that would be perfect. But again, really good episode of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I enjoyed it. What did you think of this episode? What do you think of my reaction and my thoughts? Of course, let me know down below. We could talk about it, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.